It is Friday. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm not wearing green. You can't pinch me. Ha ha ha. 'Cause you're on the other side of the internet. And I'm on this side of the internet. Ha ha. Got you. Oh. Oh. I thought I was still muted for a second. I'm good. Also, I can always use the my eyes are green. Wow, I sound like a raspy old man who's been smoking. Excuse me. Thank you for shouting out Coco. I do. I have a green screen. I'm touching it right now. Thank you for shouting out Coco. Hello for everybody being here. Welcome for joining. I am Ultimate Breaker. Yeah. Thank you for shouting out Disney. Hi, Moocher. This is the start of stream. Thank you so much for subbing for 67 months. That's 5.5 years plus a month. That's crazy. Thank you very much. Catching up. Hello, Rifum. How are you? Yeah, this is the beginning of the stream. I'll go for a couple hours, at least 2, maybe a little longer. I do have to leave for work at 2:30, and I'll want to eat at some point. It's 11 o'clock now, so that's why I'm starting kind of early. Excuse me. 2 hours, 12 hours, who knows? Well, it cannot be longer than 3, because I will need to go to work. I am in part 2-1 at the trial. We have just recently met Francisca, I think was her name. I don't remember the voices I started giving these people. But, you know. I got my purple orange. Well, why can't you see my orange? Yeah. Joy-Cons with my... It's the green screen messing it up, but with my Animal Crossing Tom Nook grippy thing. Anyway. It's like season 2, all new voice actors, pretty much. Yeah, eating is really good. It's one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, but it's okay because I stream like 4 hours a month now, which is sad, and I should get better at it. I guess I should switch over so that you can see. Okay. Is this what we were doing? Oh, we were listening to testimony. Okay. Is the sound okay, by the way? Is everything good on that regard? Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Or ketchups. You prefer the Nancy Drew music? I also like Nancy Drew music a lot, but I don't know what you're referring to right now. I literally just played AAI on my DS yesterday, so I'm glad I manifested an AA stream. Perfect. Perfect. The defendant attacked and killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Oh, I just meant like the levels, the sounds. Sorry, I should have been more clear. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. Well, Disney. You're in luck. 'Cause like a bullet from a gun, she arrives on the scene. Okay. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. My wife calls me a word cleaver. Don't know the English expression. Like somebody who takes everything very literally. Maya's costume added yes, but has this costume gone to the lab for testing and analyzation? Because I feel like that could be helpful. All right, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What? I gave her like a Jersey girl accent, right? Even though she's German.
Ha! What's wrong?
No, that's bad.
You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Is that right? I don't remember. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Okay. No, I have not. I have a note in my phone to do it tomorrow, though. To grab those Eight's Attorney games. I'm smelling food. Okay, press. Hey, Jason, how's it going? Good morning. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal? Come on, come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. All right, just please stop glaring at me like that. I'd press everything. Why'd they yell at me? Maya's costume. Yeah, she was... all the voices. I'm getting so confused. She was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya. She's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? There's blood on the costume. Lab results. Okay, that's what I was going to ask, is if it went to the lab. Thank you for shouting out the sleuth boys. Jack and Jason are a lot of fun to watch. Even though I've missed, like, the last stream and a half of theirs. My bad. It's going well, just moved into the new house. Yeah. How are the kitties, acclimating to the new home? Or do you have multiple cats, right? It's not just Henry. This case has been, fine so far. A little slow. Cause I'm the world's slowest player at everything. My sister has 7 cats. Wow. Weird flex, but okay. Okay, lab results show it's the victim's blood. I have 2 cats, Libby and Henry. Okay. A word cleaver is a person who uses clever, hair-pulling arguments that revolve around the exact meaning of the word that denotes the central topic of the discussion. Often this method of argumentation is used as a rhetorical trick so that one avoids discussing the real content of the subject. That's you? I would get so annoyed. Welcome back, Coco. Okay, back to this. All the people are like in the stand. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well.
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on.
Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Ugh. Now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Press further. I have no cats. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Ugh, looks like my time's up. So about the costume. There's gotta be something, right? Your Honor, actually there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? I do have a Montana, but that's technically my grandma's dog. Montana's not my dog, even though she does like me a lot and spends a lot of time in my room sleeping. She's technically not my dog. So when Grandma goes back up north for the summer months, Montana goes with her. So I only have Montana half the year. This piece of hair in my face is bothering me, but I'm also trying not to tuck it too hard behind my ear, and because when I do that, it like puts a little like in my hair, you know what I mean? Yes, my grandma lives with me for during the 6, like from October to April, the cold months. I have -3 cats for in my life. I've lost 3 cats. I mean, yeah, I had a cat when I was younger, but just cut it off. Oh, okay. Let me just shave my head on stream. I'm sure it will look fine. I do have a kind of a weird shaped head though, so I think it would be I think it would be bad. Okay. What are you talking about, pal? Where's this problem you're talking about? Come this far, there's no turning back now. Shave for the content. 1,000 subs and I'll shave my head. I'm just kidding. That was a joke, and I do not want people to start doing that. Please. That was 100% a joke. I have a big weird head. You do not have a big weird head. No, Disney, I take it back. That's null and void. I did not sign no contract. All right, what am I looking at? This hole right here. This is what I'm looking at. No, I wouldn't do it. So if you're gonna spend your money that way, know that it will be in vain. No. 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 It's been a hot minute since I streamed. It's been like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't remember. So I should remember that I should never just blurt things out on the internet. A real fear is that it'll hit the sub goal also for having to play Dark Souls 2. That's true. That is a real one. If I get, I don't remember what it was, 100 subs or 500 subs, I don't remember what it was, I will play Dark Souls and suffer. I don't remember like what the threshold was. Maybe somebody can go find the original time I said that, but because I'm so terrified of Dark Souls and Dark Souls-ish games, I will suffer. Holland said she'd do it with me, and it would be a marathon stream. Speaking of which, my 7-year Twitch anniversary is coming up in like a month. I should make a plan and do, like I do, an anniversary 12-hour stream. Also, I cannot believe I've been on Twitch, like streaming on Twitch, not just on Twitch, because I've been on Twitch longer than I've been Whoa, stop! No! I mean, yay, but also I'm scared. Thank you, Jason, for gifting a sub. Dark Souls, let's go. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so 7 years streaming on Twitch. I feel like it should be a Nancy marathon. I should just Nancy marathon. Thanks, Moocher. Hey, Katie, how's it going? Good to see you. I'm doing well. I'm in trouble right now because I said something flippantly and now the internet's going to use it against me. But yeah, I'm thinking 12-hour Nancy Drew marathon for my 7-year streamiversary. And I'm thinking about playing some of the side games that I have not yet played, like perhaps the Hardy Boys Treasure on the Tracks DS game that Her Interactive put out, or something like that. Like I still have some of the like random like side games that nobody knows exists. We'll help you with your hair problems. I don't even know if I have like a set of clippers at my disposal anywhere. Okay, anyway. I should get back to the game. Oh, I'm sorry you're sad today, Christy. I didn't know. I hope this stream brings you a little bit of cheer. Yeah, okay, so you beat Danger by Design on Sunday, I assume. Wasn't one of my... Did you really... Okay, spoilers for anybody who has not played Danger by Design. Plug your ears right now. How did you enjoy basically fighting Minette at the end while she Ichido's all over you? So here's the funniest thing about Minette's character to me. I mean, she's full of contradictions, obviously, which I know that's the next game you started was Contradiction, which that's a fun game too. But the funniest thing to me about Minette is when she's like, "Oh my gosh, no, you can't kill any of the bugs. You have to gently put them back in the box and take them somewhere and let them live because nothing ever good comes from like harming something." And then she's like, at the end with you. I was like, okay. Is okay. I was told the ending by a few people before randomly. What? Someone spoiled Danger by Design for you? Where they at? Where they at? I just want to talk. It's always a good day to see Phoenix Wright. Ooh, I'm glad. I mean, okay. So, all right, back to Phoenix Wright. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? There is a tiny hole here.
A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. And remember when I went back into that room and investigated, there was a little hole in the screen in the back of that room. So somebody was back behind that screen and they were like, pew pew. Or maybe just one pew, but that's what happened.
Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more.
Good question. I don't know. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police.
What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem... How's she gonna... Did she go like this? She hold her sleeve up and go... Pew! No, that's not what happened. You guys are silly. You guys are silly. No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know if he was or wasn't? Not me. I want to know how they get the tiny M on the M&Ms. I imagine they have a guy on the assembly line, and he's probably like the fastest man in the world. But he has like a teeny tiny little rubber stamp. Teeny tiny little rubber stamp, you know? And he picks up each M&M individually, and he inks the stamp, and he goes, blink, and then he puts it back. And he's like... And he's just like the world's fastest stamper. The ambassador. Yes. We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder may change drastically.
We're in big trouble now. If only I had something to prove the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. Okay. So... do I have anything? Stabbed in the chest. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Oh, I'm sure you did. That's so silly that, like, you can't even play that game without the copyright warnings. Yeah, I pressed this one. And Phoenix was just like, I gotta find something. Oh, you mean, like, present this one. Yeah. But also, see, this pistol here has Maya's and Dr. Gray's fingerprints on it. Why would Dr. Gray bring a pistol into the session? Why would he do that? You know what I mean? Unless... Wait. Oh, okay. So, like, wait a second, because, like... Okay, now this is starting... I'm starting to piece this together. So, okay, if Maya had a knife, but there were 2 shots fired from the pistol, okay? So, 2 shots fired from the pistol. Gray shoots at Maya. It goes through her sleeve, through the screen. Maya, defending herself, pulls the fruit knife, stabs him. He drops the gun. She picks it up. She shoots him. Obviously, Maya being, like, channeling. I don't think... I mean, yeah. So, yeah, I'm gonna present this. I'm gonna present the pistol. Oh, the music didn't stop. That means it was wrong. Shoot. Shoot. Uh-oh. I need to present something here. So it's either probably the knife or the autopsy report. I'm gonna present one more, and if it's not right... I'll go with the knife, and if it's not right, I'll save before I continue. Nope, that's not right either. Shoot. You picked up on the evidence when you explained the situation. Okay. Picked up on the evidence when you explained the situation. So, my explanation was that he shot her. She defended. He dropped the gun. She shot him. Save real quick. Clearly the answer is the gun again. So he fought back, but what did his fighting back cause to happen? The folding screen got shot along with her clothes. Don't tell me. Don't tell me the answer because I want to figure it out. But my brain is like... Because I think it's the same bullet that went through her sleeve and the screen. No, it's okay, Coco. It's fine. I know you're trying to help. I just feel like a lot of this evidence, like a bullet from a gun. She arrives on the scene, a young detective who doesn't know the meaning of fear. When she's hot on the case, no time to waste when you're face to face. The Nancy Giraffe is the best. It's my favorite song. I don't know here. So I did the knife and the gun. Neither were right. Okay. She couldn't hold the gun because she's left-handed and it's right. Okay. Detective Dick Gumshoe. I almost called him. My brain almost said Detective Gick Dumshoe. with an evil that is lurking, but you just can't see it. Persist, persevere, and the problem will disappear. When you're in a bind or jam, I don't ever remember. Jam, and you don't know what to do, get down with the Drew crew. Drop this fire track like a bullet from it's true. Yes. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who without a doubt was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is this bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. All right, the wind seems to be shifting. I was just like... What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Now that you... Why, that's right. These Von Karmas, though. It always baffles me that the judge seemingly hasn't read the case at all. Yeah. My belief is the judge doesn't know how to read.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No.
Well,
yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Well, this scenario you have put together does make sense. Fired and I missed. I fired and I missed again. And I passed out in the snow. I ate a popsicle. I came to and I fired again and I missed. The Game Grumps playing Nancy Drew is just a great crossover. No, it wasn't a stormtrooper. It was just Ollie from White Wolf of Icicle Creek. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright? On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. During the channeling. Okay, we're pressing everything. There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant, and in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you could get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix Wright, Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not?
I have no idea if this is the same voice I gave her before. I do not remember.
When channeling with the Karain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
Wait, why can't someone small stab someone big? I'm confused. I know, it's all I got. I mean, I'm just kidding. I mean, obviously. They're Game Grumps doing long play Saturdays and Sundays now. They should totally do another Nancy. That would be so funny. They started Ghost of Thornton Hall as well and never finished it. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about? I didn't quite get it.
Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
What are you saying, Mr. Judge? So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! Sorry. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Like, why did he bring it, though? I met Danny at a DC Comic Con a few years back. Oh, that is so cool! I would love to meet them. I mean, they're just funny guys. I know they do, like, their touring shows sometimes, and I've always thought that would be fun to go to. That's so cool! Where in the world did that pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. Why, though? Why would he do that? But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. But why, though? Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? My wife got a picture with him. He was wandering into the convention center and we ambushed him. That's so fun! Why would he bring a gun? So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Excuse me for yawning. I'm like sitting here drinking coffee, but it's decaf because vertigo. So I'm just a little sleepy. You ambushed someone? That's so fun! Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder.
Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. I skipped before I was finished reading. Whoops!
His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Okay. Alright. I'm trying to figure out why he brought a gun. Can I fire the gun? That'd be pretty cool. I'm... Thinking really hard. Brains, work with me here. What is a contradiction? So he took out his gun, but we still don't know why he would bring it. But see, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense because, if he was stabbed first and then he shoots the gun, how did Maya get the gun? She just ripped it out of his hand? That doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like he would have had to drop it, which suggests to me that he would have shot first. She then stabbed him, which made him drop the gun. I'm sure whenever I hear Von Karma's voice in the anime, it'll sound like... I'm sure it will. I actually was the voice actor for whatever her name, Francisca von Karma, is that her name? I don't think that she could have stabbed first. I wasn't. I was joking. I just don't know. I don't know. Flip. I don't know how to. Which line? Oh, I'm so confused. What the heck, bot? What are you talking about, my bot? Watch your language, please. Sorry. Didn't mean to throw out the what the flip. Oh, sorry again. Why did my bot put that message out? It's that message, like that thing is not even active in my bot. Lying on the internet, at least the head shaving claim. Everything on the internet's true, right? I'm so confused. Okay, hang on. Alright, hang on. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to my bot. I'm sure my bot will really enjoy it. Okay. Ugh! You like that chopper gif? Okay, chat. I will accept a little bit of help because I don't want to blast through all my chances because I don't know what line to present on. Hi, Paige. Taco Bell sound good. The one that he missed. Happy St. Patty's. Thank you for resubbing, Jason. Oh!
That don't beat all. I've read every single book that gal's ever written.
Jason, thank you so much for gifting. Oh, that was Moocher that gifted the sub to Paige. Thank you. Thank you for resubbing, Jason. I got green eyes. You can't pinch me. Haha. Haha. No, what was I saying? I feel like there's an agenda happening here. It does count. It does. Sorry. Okay, okay. You think it's this one, Coco? I don't even know here. So the part of the line that bothers me is because they were too close, he missed. Because the autopsy report says he was shot point blank, which would be too close, right? So how come Dr. Gray missed? I don't understand this. I'm not sure. I pressed everything, yeah. But maybe I missed something. Maybe I should go back and press again. Okay. I'm doing okay. Okay, so this is when they talk about her body changing during the channeling. Okay. Okay, so they're saying he was stabbed and that's why he had like very little strength. Where in the world did the pistol come from? Yeah, he bought it on the black market 2 days before, which is super sketch. The two of them were already fighting. Okay. They're poofy sleeves. It's either, I think it's gonna be one of these two. Let us save. Well, I remember I stumbled upon a podcast called Escape This Podcast where they do escape room, but more or less by audio. Might be something you would like. You can even download their rooms and try one with a friend or two, or even on stream. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. I'm gonna go with this. Nope. Dang it. Hold up. Load. Okay. Nope, that's not right either. Whoop. Load. I don't want to lose. Okay, so... Nope. Obviously, I'm super smart and a great attorney. Okay, well, if it's not the weapon or the autopsy report. I'm the acist attorney. True. Okay. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. Eh? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. So I have to use this. I had to use the same evidence twice. That doesn't make any sense to me. Logic in games would imply that I do not use the same evidence twice. But, okay. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? This with wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that?
As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that.
Well then. That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw?
Yo! Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. I can't even save here. I don't want to use the costume again, but my logic... So Francisca's claim is that Maya put distance between herself and the doctor after stabbing him, and that's when he shot. But if that was true... So are they saying that the blood on Maya's costume is from the stabbing or from the shooting? Thank you for shouting out, Paige. I think... Okay, it's got to be the autopsy report, because why would she put distance between herself and then shoot him at point blank? Oh no! I wish I could go back and read her statement again. Oh, please. Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation and this piece of evidence do not contradict. Huh? Haha, looks like you need to use your brain a little more, pal. No. Okay, hang on. Wait. I want to go back. Ah, flip. I skipped. She said that after stabbing the victim, Maya stepped back and that's when she was shot. I skipped it by accident. You were wrong about what? Do I use the clothes again? Because if she separated herself, she wouldn't have gotten bloody. Right? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do it anyway. What happens if I lose? Ah, flip. Alright. I'm gonna lose this case. Oh, this doesn't count against me. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. Okay. The final blow. So that would be, according to Von Karma, stab, shot, then Maya distance? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. When she was about to strike with a knife again? I am so confused because I don't understand what Von Karma is saying. I'm so confused. Oh, I think Mooch already gave that. Already said that joke page, but that's funny. I'm so confused. I genuinely don't understand what Von Karma is saying, and so I don't understand what I'm supposed to disprove here. Okay, so I tried the autopsy report, the pistol, and the clothes. I'm literally just gonna try everything. So it's gotta be the screen then. Right? Or it's the... Maybe it's the floor plan. No, I don't want the answer. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep doing this and look like a silly, silly head. Since it doesn't count against me. Okay. I literally was like, it's probably the screen at the beginning, but I kept not choosing it. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ugh. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who, where, what? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. You'd probably look sillier if you hit 1,000 steps. Uh-huh. I am taking a logic class, and even I was confused by what she was getting at. I'm not going to shave my head. I'm just going to let you guys know that will not happen, even if I get to 1,000 subs. Which, nope, it's just not going to happen, so please don't waste your money on me like that. If you want to spend that kind of money on me, just, like, buy me a vacation somewhere. Take me to Disney World. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means When the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. She was about here-ish. Somewhere around here. The judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. That is, I mean... Wait, I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. Wait, what? That wasn't right? Well, if it went here, it would have had to go like this. So how does that not make any sense? She would have been like here, right? I'm confused again. She wouldn't have been closer to this. So what I said is that the guy shot first, then she stabbed him. Would she have been over here? Uh-oh. Dang it. I'm gonna lose this case. Save. She was squatting to the ground. So then she would have been close to him? I don't understand. Hold up. So, squatting. So that's why I thought maybe she'd be close to him. Would she have been all the way back here? Would she have been behind here? Yeah. It hit her and then the screen, so she had to be standing somewhere between here and here. But it said this was wrong, it said this was wrong, it said this was wrong. I don't know, man. She was standing here near the folding screen.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Ugh! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You!
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this changed the defendant's situation? What does he mean by that? What does the question mean? If I knew what the question means, I would know how to answer. I'm once again very confused. Does it change anything that the defendant was far away when she got shot at? Yes. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Ooh. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to make a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be that smarmy smile?
Detective? How dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? How's it all my fault?
You could start repairing your stand-in by first removing that 3-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later.
Punishment? What is she talking about? I'm gonna keep moving.
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Okay. Alright, I fumbled through that. Oh, Lord. My shoulders hurt real bad. I don't know why. I need to sit up better. Let me get this pillow. Fumbled like a pro. Thank you. Here, let me get this. Do you like my Haunted Mansion pillow? Grim Grinning Ghosts come out to socialize. Oh, yeah. Okay. Save your progress up to this point. Yes, please. Did I do it? Oh, is that... Oh, I gotta go back. June 21st, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Yeah, it does look like fun. I'm hoping it's good. That was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. Wow. I feel like that's such an insensitive thing to say to your friend who's being accused of murder. I felt like I was pretty close to dying. Like, shut up, Phoenix.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Tricked? Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Whoops, what did I just do?
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised to save me. If you lose, me and my sis's ghosts will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
Why does that matter? June 21st, 11:43 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. All the people. Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of...
Ow! I don't want to hear it, old man.
I just changed her voice again.
After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know.
Yowza! Name and occupation.
I declare, what in tarnation? What in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self.
That's fine. That's fine.
That ain't fine. That's a... wow, my voices are getting so confused. That's a whip. Ah!
There's no need...
Wow, I'm so confused.
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder.
I haven't even gotten to say my name and job yet. I'm really trying hard with these accents and voices. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Thank you.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
I swear, so she only heard one bang. She did not say anything about a second bang.
I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course.
Excuse me?
Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did.
Ah!
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture?
Let's see here. Here's the picture.
Okay. Hold on. Where the hole in the screen would be is completely covered up by that planter. And how is he facing that way? I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too much about that. It's not cocked back, which suggests that that she wasn't prepared for another shot. Although with a pistol or with a revolver like that, you can pull the trigger even if it's not cocked back. It just takes a lot more strength. So I don't think that's important, maybe. I don't see a knife anywhere. Okay. It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. But then, okay, so if that planter was in front of the hole in the screen, how did the hole get there?
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Was it really only those two that went in?
What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not?
Ugh.
Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against its own client. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness continue.
Was it really a gunshot? I feel like that's the line. That's the line.
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well.
Ugh.
Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and present about the gun that was fired twice, but only one gunshot was heard. So I really hope this is correct. What? I am going to lose. Yeah. Cool. Does that not make sense? She says that she hears a singular bang, and yet the gun has been fired twice. This is so confusing because if Maya was over by the screen, how in this picture is she over by the door? I am so confused. Remember what you said when we broke into the room? I was murdered. Why'd they spell click like that? Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct?
Well, you see...
Order. Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Good.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly.
I feel like I am too dumb for this case. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
Rec given?
Huh? What in the...
Rec given. You know, you reckon that's a given. Took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind the folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Rec given. I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop...
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you?
Is it this statement, Coco, that I need to present against? There should be a place where you press and it gives you the fifth statement. I did just press the fifth statement. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else?
What do I look like to you? I wasn't born yesterday, you know. First off, the one that busted the door open was you. With the way you slammed that door, anyone standing behind it would have had more face and less nose free of charge. In any case, there was no one standing behind the door.
We should actually have the police investigate that too. But see, I already asked about... I'm so confused. Nope, that's not the right one. I need to press the last one, maybe?
I ain't no ignoramus to make it out here.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about me? Under the flooring? Come on, even a bug wouldn't crawl under that. Sorry to disappoint, but there was no secret passageway under the flooring.
I don't know. So I've pressed all 3. I've pressed all of this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the
I forgot her voice.
channel and chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
I think I just lost.
Hmm.
I hope he hydrates, yeah.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
While I was in a bit of a low lurk, I heard you say, I think I'm too dumb for this case. I don't think that's true. I think due to time between parts of the single case and the first Phoenix Wright, and now you're just not as accustomed to it as you once were, so it's going to be difficult. Yeah, this game is hard to, like, put down for a long time and then come back to, I will admit. What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. I have to save because I could lose this case. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? Sure.
Mr. Wright.
It is possible that the person in this photo is not the defendant.
What?
Do you know what you're proposing?
Yeah, that's just plain fool's talk.
Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Okay. Okay, clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. I don't see any blood, but also I don't see the front of her. I don't know, man. Francisca's only 18. Do I present a person? Well, what I'm trying to do is prove that the person in that photo is not Maya. I don't think this is right. I'm gonna have to reload.
Take that! Objection! Take that! Objection! Take that! Objection!
Is it the dang key? This doesn't make sense to me, but I'm gonna present it anyway.
Take that! Objection!
No, yeah. And I've already messed up so many times. That's why I keep reloading. Is it the same gun? Yeah.
Take that! Objection!
I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I'm literally just guessing. I'm just going through and choosing everything because I have no idea. Sorry for wasting all this time. Because I don't know the connection. Do I not have something? Am I missing something? I've used everything except for the autopsy report. And then like these. Oh wait, am I trying to prove that this was Mimi? I didn't even think of it like that. I bet I'm trying to prove that this is Mimi Miney. Am I not? Yes, at this point I do, Christy. Yeah, I would at this point I just want to be told, because if it's like the attorney's badge, I might just be done for the day. Because I've literally presented everything else except for this, this, and this. Unless I'm supposed to present a person's profile, which in that case I would present Morgan. But no, we don't see her sleeve. I looked at it. We don't see the sleeve that was shot, which was her left one. Hi, and hello, by the way, NKNNM. Hope you're having a good day. Hi, JP Jammin. Hello. I'm getting frustrated at this game, in case you can't tell. I already used the clothes. I already presented it, and they said it was not correct. The question is to prove that this photo is not Maya Fey. So maybe is that what it is? Is that there is no answer? I don't have evidence to... Oh. So, I see. So I just have to be wrong. Alright. That makes me mad. Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is it? Is this all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... What just happened? Phoenix. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia? I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But pearls? Her clothes are a bit small. Yeah, no kidding. She's like 8. And you are a busty woman. Her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray? I was murdered. What? Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Mia? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Okay. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. You're a paranormal photographer. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Shot, 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 shot. Okay, anyway. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you take the bitterness of your defeat.
Okay, Christy, I shall.
Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting.
I'm getting really hungry. Maybe that's why I'm getting frustrated, as I'm getting a little hangry. So what did she look like?
You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person.
I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what accent I'm doing anymore. I'm getting so confused, flipping back and forth.
However, she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so okay.
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Eh? Well, I reckon that's possible.
If the body inside that room was not of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe...
Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Ugh, sorry, Maya. Are y'all done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Why is she allowed to bring a whip into the courtroom? Great question. Don't know.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice. Tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. Two, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other photo you've been withholding?
No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Well, at least she knows herself. And why have you not shown the other picture to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma? Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Well, yes.
Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to the court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second?
But if she's turned it all, that could help us.
I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence.
It's literally no trouble at all. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
I do want to see it. There's no hole. There's no hole in her sleeve. What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think it's the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. And there's no hole in her sleeve. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. It's not just a face, her whole body has taken on a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then, that somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. But wait, we've already established that her appearance changes when she's channeling. Order, order, order! Well, yes, I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling.
I think you'd better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I almost said. Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't this a totally different person?
She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may? Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture cannot be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture's illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, this case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burnt into the judge's mind. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had. I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that this person in the picture is not Maya? Yes! Because there's no hole in the sleeve. Your Honor. Oh, the fire's returned to your eyes, I see. This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. A contradiction? So you think you spotted a problem with this picture, then earn your keep.
I should have saved, and I didn't save. Please be the right area. Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that is exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
Should be there.
Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that is the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Let me save right now. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring the mood down, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools? I just saved.
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think?
Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. Could the shooter have been Eni? Because, you know, she'd been acting dumb. She's been getting close to Dr. Gray. Her sister was the one that died in the car accident. Could it have been Eni? The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Or what? Accent. Order, order, order! If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
The defense's argument is a complete mess!
A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness!
What the heck is that anyway, to ask a gal a favor?
Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room.
Well, you know.
If you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see.
Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you...
Why, I swear I wasn't lying or nothing.
There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from?
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Mood. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Turn around, bright eyes. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either of those conditions were true. Hi, Puffy. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that someone else was in the room before the murder took place. How? I actually don't know. Is this right? Did I pick the right one? I need help. Because I'm so close to dead. Did I pick the right statement? Yeah. But what if it's the right statement, but I present the wrong evidence? I don't remember what the other statements were, but I can't go back. One was like, I picked that a third person entered the room. There was a statement about Maya leaving the room. And then, I can't explain was the third. I don't know how the key would make any sense. The 2 shots fired thing. I guess the key could have been an enter or exit thing. But I'm so confused. Okay, hang on. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. That's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Okay, so that was it. Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! I would have never thought about that. This game makes me feel silly. It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay. That is all. Court is adjourned. Okay. All right. I think this might be a good place. I spent 2 hours in this courtroom. Literally. Wow. That was you, Pearly. You summoned my sis.
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
My voice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else could have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you.
I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets?
Huh? A ticket?
Poor thing. So sheltered. Okay, saving, yes. Okay. All right. We're going to call it here because my brain is like, it's misfiring now. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hopefully I'll be able to stream again next week. Oh, actually, I don't know. I have a concert to go to next week in Atlanta. So I'd hire V as a lawyer. Thank you. Don't, because obviously that was rough. You're welcome for the stream. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you. very much. And I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful rest of the week. We're approaching the weekend at Friday, so happy St. Patrick's Day to anybody who might be doing St. Patty's things today, eating Irish food and or wearing green or drinking Guinness. I don't know. Whatever you are planning to do, I hope that you are safe and have a fun time and enjoy your weekend up ahead. Take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.